Y'all mean I'm sitting up in here, no audio? Thank you. Why is my stream so bad? I've been sitting here talking. No. Oh goodness. I gotta start this stream over, y'all. I have to start it over? I could just mark it. Okay, guys. So anyway, you're here now. Thank you, Tiff's Take. I'm sitting here reading this. Basically, guys, Dimitri is innocent. Thanks for sticking in there. Dimitri's innocent. Let's take it from the top. Thank you so much, Tiff Take. Seeking sister wife star, restraining order dissolved after third wife strikes out. TMZ is reporting it right now. I saw something on Yahoo. I have not seen people or anybody else report yet. So it says Seeking sister wife star Dimitri Snowden no longer has to deal with a restraining order against him. A judge just tossed the case. Dimitri was in court Wednesday when the judge dissolved the temporary restraining order his third wife, Crystalline Peterson, got against him when she made allegations of domestic violence. The judge found Crystalline did not meet her burden of proof. Crystalline testified what TMZ first reported, claiming Dimitri slammed her head into the headboard and choked her during SCX after she told him to stop. Look, guys, Dimitri countered by showing text messages he claims Crystalline sent him saying she liked around the neck. In the end, the judge said she could not ascertain which party was telling the truth, so she tossed the case. As for Crystalline's separate allegations against Ashley, one of Dimitri's other wives, I just hate the way they throw Ashley. Ashley, get your papers, girl, get married. The judge tossed the case as well. As we first reported, Crystalline, who came to the U.S. from South Africa to be courted as a third wife on the TLC reality show, claimed in legal docs she suffered bruises, scratches, and redness around her neck. She also claimed her two daughters were afraid of Dimitri and Ashley because of the constant yelling. Crystalline also claimed Ashley shoved her and prevented her from leaving the home. Y'all, what do we think about this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all. And thanks for telling me about the sound, guys. I'm sorry about that. So, let first of all, we know let's just do our disclaimer as always. Um no kind of domestic assault is ever okay. Make sure you get help or go to someone you trust for help, and I'll put the link in the description box for help, hotlines you could call and all of that stuff. Um Y'all, Crystalline. So wait a minute. The Snowdens had quite a week, didn't they? Crystalline, girl. Crystalline, why? Y'all, what's gonna happen with her girls? Like, okay, let's think this out. Let's think this out. And I have to say, Dimitri's innocent in the court of law. He did say they had a little rough sex. Okay. But the text messages, okay, it had to be to me, it had to be more than the text messages. We'll probably hear more there this week because no, I'm not discrediting Dimitri because we've been saying 50-50, right? Like we was like, we don't know where this is going. But that could just anybody could do what you call a spoof or anything like that. He had to have more proof. Even when it came to Ashley, she threw about it had to be more something. It had to be something. Maybe Crystalline's background. Girl, let me look at these comments. Crystalline, girl, you didn't. Y'all, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that? What's your opinion on this? Like, we're only speculating, but Crystalline said she didn't have a jealous bone in her body. Remember that? Taylor was supporting Crystalline today. So I'm assuming we're assuming, and I'm trying to remember how this happened. I think this is an assumption that I made too, because why do we think Taylor's still with the Snowdens? Why do we think that? Anybody think Taylor that she was still with the Snowdens? Is it because people keep saying third wife? Are people counting Vanessa from season 2 as a third? That's what makes Crystalline the third. It's so confusing, guys. But was Taylor even living with them now? Or was she just shouting out Crystalline to like get the clickbait people like the breadcrumbs? I'm following. Like I'm like, girl, tell us. But Crystalline and your two girls, so what happens to them? Do they have to go back to South Africa? Do they have a place to stay? And then on to Dimitri. We had to look on both sides, right? Like he was risking probably losing contracts, his reputation. You guys, please tell me what you think about this. After this, no more sister wives. Just stick with Ashley. Please just stick with Ashley. Ashley, don't even let him don't even entertain that because okay, this is we're on the outside looking in, right? Let me put the call in link. I'm gonna put the call in link where you could call in. You don't have to show your face or anything if you don't want to. There it is. It's in the chat. This is my thing, y'all. Because we're gonna get to the fun stuff because I did a separate video about this. We said it earlier. You just letting anybody around your kids. Just letting anybody around your kids then. Like, let's say Crystalline was not telling the truth. If we go according to what they're saying, that the restraint now, okay, it's two ways you could look at this. Crystalline was, but it wasn't proven, or Crystalline wasn't, and it was proven. Okay. Right now, the court of law is saying Dimitri and Ashley are innocent. No more restraining order. You let somebody in your home that could possibly just take your livelihood, your mental wellness away from you, right? Then if you look on Crystalline's side, well, I was telling the truth, but I'm from out the country. Nobody believed me. It's just so mixed up. But right now, we have to focus on what the law said. And the law said Dimitri is innocent. Man, y'all, please help me out. They don't have enough boundaries, y'all. They just meeting people on the internet, letting them in the house. I'm glad. I don't think this is over. You know, my thing is if we switch over, when you go to TLC, I think knew sort of a little bit, like if they were taping, they probably knew what was going on, like the background. They probably got some real stuff for us. This is serious. Hey, Red Green. You said that's why the first one left. I don't know. Well, we don't know, but we do know in this case, Dimitri is innocent. The restraining order is dissolved. Dimitri, they threw the case out. And I'm trying not to sound any kind of way. So I'm like, oh man, no, he did do it. Like this is scary. Either if you look at it on any way, it's scary. Like if we just go, sorry guys, I'm having my coffee. I told you I'm having coffee and hot chocolate. If we just go by what the courts say, do you know what that means for Crystalline? Their sister wife came in and wrecked shop, y'all. Like just for the street terminology. That means she came in there like, oh, Crystalline came in there and said they did this, they did that, and like almost took their livelihood. Do y'all know how scary that is? Or now you out there with your two girls with nowhere to go. Unless, let me tell you, we just watch it on TV. This has been going on since January, allegedly. She could already be set up, have her own, got over the Snowdens. The Snowdens could be over her. We don't know. And And then just to see that Taylor sending love. Does Taylor know? You know, does she know? Does she know for a fact that Demetrius was on this? Y'all, it's scary. I don't even want to talk about them no more. I'm over it. I want to say, okay, Dimitri, okay, Ashley. I'm glad you guys are okay. I hope the kids are okay. Crystalline, what you gonna do with your children? Like, you came to the US to live with them. Was all of this true? Or what? Like, to get in the court system, to have a restraining order, especially in this time, at this in this time we're in, I'm just trying to say it, black man police restraining order, and it not be true. I mean, especially saying adding the violence to it. Oh my God. I don't know, y'all. So I don't even want to talk about it no more. We're gonna get to talking about the fun couples. This is scary. No, hey, Red Green. As far as we know, according to the reports, and we'll keep following the story, but it's making my stomach hurt, you guys. I really don't. I'm like, oh my God, my heart's racing. Like, I'm getting anxiety. The judge tossed the case. That's what it says here. I mean, like, I wasn't in the courtroom, but we just gonna follow it. So Dimitri, there was a lawyer who commented somewhere and was like, she could have taken a portion of his wealth with the right backing and support. Someone said that hi Miracle, thank you. Someone said on my page that if it was a DV claim and she came in over on a K9, the US had to protect her. So she wouldn't have to go nowhere. I was like, really? Like, I don't know. Ashley, I'm glad y'all all right. Don't call nobody else over there. Don't call, just y'all just get a nanny. Just have sex with each other. Um, I'm scared. I am scared for like someone could have took your whole life away, your children's life, everything you work for. And we don't hear anything about Crystalline. I wonder if it's because she is in South Africa. Because I did try to look. I mean, I found her pages, but they're private. It's up to y'all to do the background check. Just because somebody's cute, I just don't know. Y'all, I don't know what to say, but the Snowdens, I'm glad y'all all right. Crystalline, I pray you all right. I pray you all right. I hope you ain't out here with these two little girls. Cause now how do y'all resolve this? You guys, did TLC pay her to stop? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, we free thinkers over here. How do we know it's not true? What do you mean? What do you mean? We talking about it all. Hey, we free thinkers over here, so we don't. Hey, like I said, I don't know. We're talking about what the law said. What the court said. Today was their court date, and they dropped the case. The judge, for the judge to dissolve the case. Did they not think she was in danger? Because now you don't have a restraining order. Now someone doesn't have to stay. I mean, not speaking specifically on the Snowdens, but now they don't have to stay away from you. Oh God. Ashley should get her paperwork together, period. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all. Whew. Okay. I know they sitting up there after court like, thank goodness. I'm gonna wait for the follow-up. I'll bring it to y'all. Mm, it does not feel good talking about the Snowdens. I'm just gonna put this up here. We're gonna move on. Thanks for being here. Hit that like. The restraining order is dissolved. That's all we know. That's all TMZ is telling us. And we're gonna move on. We're gonna pray for the Snowdens. We're gonna pray for Crystalline. And we're gonna hope that it works out. But both sides is just scary when you think about it. Like someone could someone could take your livelihood. You guys, okay, let me stop drinking this coffee because okay. Um I wanted to see who else was following up. So far it's just TMZ reporting it. I was waiting for people and TL people and we're gonna probably see something for people tomorrow. All right. You guys, like I said, we don't know if it's not true or not. We just, but I just don't want to talk about them no more. Dimitri was not found innocent. Crystalline did not provide enough proof. Definitely not the same thing. She needs to get out now. I can agree, Lori. Lori brought up a good point. It's not that he was innocent because he did say, we weren't there. That we're gonna keep on saying this is all alleged. All we're going to say is the restraining order was dissolved. Lori Stubbs, thanks for checking me. You are very correct. The restraining order was dissolved. It's just it don't feel good talking about it. I don't know what to do. The whole situation is messy. What I do think is gonna happen, I think Crystalline probably will have an interview with somebody and tell us what's going on. Or what's the other young lady we were talking about today? Taylor try to give us an insight, but Crystalline, she might be able to interview with somebody if they don't got her on a gag order because this don't feel good. Lori Stubbs, I agree. I don't think this is the end. Miracle said, no one is innocent. Not Dimitri, Ashley, Christine, yeah, or Taylor. Yeah, my grandma used to say, some in the milk ain't clean. Some ain't right. And I don't feel good. I feel like, no, I don't want to touch it. It's scary. But I do want to report that we have to say Dimitri, the restraining order was dissolved against Dimitri, and the judge threw out the case against Dimitri and his wife Ashley. And you know what? TMZ don't make it any better with these dang old pictures. We just looking like so. Today was their court date. So we don't know what happened. But I will say this: I would put if I was in that situation, Crystalline, Taylor, Ashley, or whatever, I put the responsibility on TLC to help me better something. You know what I mean? Get myself out the situation if I need to get out. Like, just don't leave me hanging. You know what I mean? Oh, y'all, the Snowdens. Y'all just keep it in your pants, everybody. Let's move on. Okay, let's transition. Again, we're praying for them, and domestic anything is never okay. Let's transition to the fun stuff because I don't feel good. Y'all, this just don't seem right. Okay, let's go on over to the fun stuff. I want to talk about these other couples. We're going to talk about the Merrifields and the Clarks today, but I basically want to get to know you guys and find out what you would like to hear when we go over these reviews, because we don't want it to be all doom and gloom when we talking about this. The Snowdens were very heavy, and I just hope everything's okay. So I'm gonna bring up some topics, and then we'll go from there. Let's start with the Clarks. And then we'll move over. You guys, why my hand shaking? I swear, I'm just sitting over here like goosebumps, like, oh no, what is going on? Okay, so please tell me your thoughts on this group of lovely people. I find them to make the show so interesting. I don't know about the castle. He seems like the husband seems like he's super alpha male, you know what I mean? And doesn't Kay looks like she look like somebody's daughter back there in the back instead of a sister wife, right? Oh my goodness. So you guys let me know which couples you like to talk about, because I do know like they have all the couples, and some have really touchy issues stemming from anything from fertility to relationships. um I'm sorry, I forgot the wife name. So we have Kayla Gerard Clark. Is that Gerard? And I was about to say Roberta. That's not Roberta. Vanessa. Okay. How do you feel about this couple? I feel like that possibly like I'm so proud of Kayla for and this is spoiler alerts if you're over here for steady working, for wanting her own money. I'm very proud of her for that. Yeah, it's not healthy. The family and the mistress. Yeah, they're interesting. Honey, he said he is the king. Yeah, that whole thing about him being the king is just weird. Yeah, it's weird. And Kayla, the way she be checking, she sort of just remind me of like a troubled like she reminds me of maybe my daughter or something like that. And it's so weird because she looks like his wife to me. Like she looks like her and the wife could be like that's her younger sister or even a kid. Like the way she's back there in the back seat, it just looks so strange. But this is what really got me, you guys. I'm like, what did it's like because she doesn't want to move in with them. I think she's gonna break up with them anyway. But did y'all peep this on the last episode? And please let me know all the things you want to talk about. Did you see they bed? I don't know why this bed cracks me up. What, did y'all see this bed, you guys? Look, the bed doesn't even fit on the whole screen. It's like they pushed two king size beds or a king size and a queen on the side, and they got the little. Did y'all peep that? Please let me know in the comments. Please let me know. He talking to 5 others. Got 2 that we know of. Man, I don't know what's going on with him. It's kinda ah, yeah, like, they don't even got a headboard. The bed is wild, college dorm. It's a Zen master. And you guys, I didn't see oh, man, that bed, the way the camera came in, he was bringing her coffee. She's in the middle of the bed, and it's like still room, the bed goes down. It's almost like a bed. Like, how many people need to be in this bed? So I feel like Kayla, like, yeah, I gotta go to work. I don't know. I gotta go to work. And the way she be snapping on him and the wife be now, if it's anybody like we were joking around earlier, but if it's anybody that they all vibing at once, is this group instead of the Snowdens. Like this is so strange. Like this bed is it's kind of like I was like screaming at the TV, like, did I see this bed like in real life? That bed is 2 kings put together. No that could fit. What nights do it come? What night does it come on? I forget. What night does this come on, you guys? Is it Mondays? I think it's Mondays because I watch it on Discovery Plus. I'm that obsessed that I'm paying $4.99 a month to see these people. I'll put the link below. I think it's Monday nights, but someone correct me when it comes on. It comes on TLC. This bed right here just gave it was a dead giveaway. And when they had to move in the furniture and stuff, you guys, I'm just like, oh man, I don't know about them. Like Mondays at 8. There we go. Thank you, Andrea. So now you guys, so I just wanted to get to know you guys, what y'all want to hear about these couples, like who are your favorite couples? Because you know, this one right here, this bed though, this bed, I don't know. I don't know what these people be thinking. Like we can't see through the TV. We see you. We see what y'all doing. You not, and I just wonder where Kayla friends are. Cause it seems like she just want to party, go out, live her life. She's in her early 20s. And he talking about you need to stay home because your job and helping with the family. We don't even have a headboard. I'm not staying home, okay? You guys, what's going on with these people? These are next. So, this right here. My opinion. Let me read these comments and y'all tell me how you feel about Bert, Danielle, and Garrett, please. Let's finish reading about the Clarks first. I side eye couples that have new wives looking so much younger and different than their current wife. The boring couple. The widow has the best structure. Yes, they're so boring, but I'm with them. They're just living a pearl marriage, right? Thank you, Zen. That bed, all the all the porn furniture, y'all are cracking me up. The bed, the sheets, everything. There's probably a mirror on the on the ceiling. Yeah. And yeah, the Withers family. Yeah, I'm with them. Thank you. Please hit the like. Thanks for being here. I appreciate y'all. So, you guys, what do you think about this couple? Thank you, Zen. What do you think about this couple right here? I think TLC, first of all, TLC be wrong. They be setting up poor Danielle to be looking just as homely and as, pretty girl. They be setting her up just to look just as sad and broken. And like I said, it looked like Garrick that broke her down to the lowest common denominator, down to the point that that the judge asked if your marriage is irretrievably broken, and they allowed TLC cameras in there. Like, I'm like, is this like a mock court? Like, what kind of court is this? Let's read it. Garrett scammed Danielle to get everything as the divorce was not contested. She don't even have she doesn't have custody of the children. Oh, now see that just breaks my heart. That just breaks my heart. Oh my goodness. Now Danielle mother and father came over, and I was reading about Garrett having a successful business. You know what I mean? So Danielle's basically, a home mom. That's successful. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that. But I noticed a lot of trends with the sister wives. You're basically kind of dependent on that man. Sidebar, if anybody watch remember the original Sister Wives, the Browns, and how Mary was like, no, I'm gonna go get me a bed and breakfast. The first wife, she's like, I'm gonna go get, now that we're making money, I'm gonna go get me a business. And I think Janelle started running something or get into something. Like, they started being more independent when they saw Cody was after that younger wife anyway. Robin. That's it. I'm done. Okay. But back to Garrick. Garrick. Garrett. I keep calling him Garrick. Yeah, is his name Garrick? Because they call him Ick for short on on social media. But what do you feel about Bert, Roberta not being able to even communicate with them? Nothing's wrong with that, but that they have to use a translator and they were so in love. What do you feel about that? Like, it's nothing wrong. The first wife left, she wasn't gonna last after homegirl told her. Oh my goodness. I feel bad for Danielle. Have some self-respect, girl. Yeah, I feel like Garrett got in her head. Because okay, if you guys follow, remember Danielle said she took Garrett. I think that's really her low. That's what she remembers in her head. Garrett Garrett was her best friend's boyfriend. Then he got with her. Do you think like she feel like that this could happen? Like, I mean, I know she feel like this could happen, but remember she said that he was dating her best friend. Yeah, how selfish and manipulative men are. I think what opens my eyes to it is how people use religion as an excuse. Like when he was telling the girls, oh, don't, when Roberta was concerned about sister, when they say sister, I just be ready to come through that TV. Call that up, and then calling her big, the big one and the little one. Okay, y'all, let me read these comments. Tell me your thoughts on them. They just, oh my goodness. She could have gotten half his business, but I hope she lawyers up now and says she was brainwashed and when they did the divorce. Oh my goodness, that's so sad. Yeah, she the first episode when we meet them, he was with her best friend, and but they were young, 18, and then he went over to her. So I wonder if that is what she keeps in her head. Like, I don't know if she's still friend with the best friends. We don't know how serious it was, but yeah, he was with her best friend. Bird needs a green card. She's out soon as she get Danielle will be there wiping his tears. Yeah. I follow Roberta's mom. She is so cool. Yeah. So this is my thing about them using this. Like they're like, oh, the God said to have more than one wife. But I don't know my Bible front to back or anything like that. So you guys, like I said, you're free with your opinions. I love different opinions. You know, you can't. It's like you can't hurt me with that, please. But didn't it something about no fornication before marriage at some point? I'm not sure when you had. So why are we traveling down to Mexico to meet Roberta? Buying her a ring. Like, can you imagine how that feels giving her a wedding? Now, the other sister wives, when there's a wedding, the sister wife is included. Why Garrett was like, go handle some business for me. We going on a date. Go handle the rest of the business. Not even getting her a dress, not making her feel special as well. Roberta's not innocent in my opinion. Like Roberta is not innocent in this at all. I feel like TLC know they can edit, can't they? They got us feeling all kind of ways. Yeah, she's from Brazil, but didn't they have to meet her in Mexico because something was wrong where she couldn't get a was it a visa she needed? Something, and I wonder why. Because she could that so it was safe for them both to meet in Mexico. She couldn't come to the US, so they met in Mexico. So now he has to marry her to bring her to the US. I'm like, what is going on? Anybody, can you guys tell me where you're from? Like, is anybody outside the states that could tell us like how that process is? And I used to work for an international school years ago, and people came by on a student visa. And I have a friend, and we're really close. He's from Spain, and he came here, he went to school, became a doctor, got married, and because his work visa ran out, then his student visa ran out. Not saying that's the reason he got married, just saying. So he had to get married to stay. So I'm like, what are all the options? Like this just seemed like it shouldn't be like this because I would be scared to go to sleep because Danielle is a wreck. Danielle's a wreck. Like it's like, man, this may turn into the Snowdens in a few years because I could see Roberta rebelling and Garrick turning to Danielle talking about Roberta is out of control on some Clark. Yeah, and Danielle's siding with him. Good point, Miracle. Yeah, it's crazy. He never, you know what? He's tired of her. Hey, Red Green, he's tired of her. He's tired of Danielle, period. And once he got that divorce, he was okay. Let's talk one on one, y'all. Why did they have to spend 10 nights? And these are all spoilers. Why they had to spend 10 straight nights alone in the hotel, in my hotel room next to you? I just won't go. Why don't you just go down there? I just won't go. I gotta spend 10 nights alone and listen to y'all through the door. And to know that she's emotional and not okay with it, even though it's something that you agreed with before you came, why go through with it? And I don't feel like Roberta's innocent because y'all done turned around and had a quickie, then had the lady sleep in the bed. Y'all, I can't review this show. We can't talk about this no more. My blood pressure gets high because she needs K1 visa and it's a long process. He was like her skin so olive, like, oh my goodness, it's so bad when you think about it. I just think what makes it so bad is the fact that um they crying about like she's crying about it. Like she's just crying about it. And the way that TLC edits stuff, it'd be so bad, y'all. It'd be so bad. I'd be like, um, She do not look that they got Roberta just looking um like the bombshell. He said her olive skin, like they just got her looking like he's just all over Roberta. And then they got the kids calling her mama number two. Oh my goodness. I'm from Coscaton, live in Florida. I know immigration law now. Oh, thank you, Estelle. Yay. Thank you for letting us know. Danielle was a straight mess. I feel so bad for her. And they had her walking on the beach. They got her walking on the beach with a blanket, just all alone. And why did she even have to go? That's my question. Like, why does she even have to go? If y'all want to just have a honeymoon and a wedding, why do I have to be here? I could have handled the arrangements there. Like the way they just be having Roberta look, you know what I mean? Roberta look, let me be clear, Roberta looked the way she looked. Roberta, like, I can't help it that I'm fine. But the way they edit it is just so scary. It just made Danielle look like nobody wants her no more. So you guys basically tell me, yeah, it's traumatic. She played a role of sister wife for now. Bird don't mind quickie though. Yeah, but when she said I have to tell you something, we did that. I believe that first of all, it'd be the phoniness for me when everybody's so happy all the time, like not just this couple, but every couple. They're like, oh, I miss you, I love you, oh sister, oh sister, oh sister. And they have to play like they get along. That's what I think happened with the Snowdens. How do you feel about when they asked her how did they feel about the girl from Atlanta? Lord, I forgot her name. Taylor moving in. How you feel? Oh, I feel good. Not a jealous bone in my body. How do you feel about watching Five Kids? Oh, I love watching Five Kids. I would love to be a mom to five kids that I never met before. And what do you feel about only cooking 8 days a week? Oh, I would love, like, y'all stop it. You have no opinion on nothing. You just love everything. That's like so dishonest. And even when I don't know if you guys saw that when Roberta, when it was time for them to get rid of Danielle, she was like, "Oh, I sleep now. You know, sister sleep, get rest." And she was, I'm like, y'all, I bet you Roberta know English. I bet you she know English. She is very. Let me tell you something. Roberta is gonna knock us off our feet. Okay, she gonna turn around and just be like, "What? What you say, sister? Don't come at me like, don't come at me like that." Like, y'all just gonna keep her out? Like, yeah, it's they have to. But the way Garrett finds Danielle crying and doesn't do anything about it, like I would still be wanting to check on my wife. Like I would still be wanting to check on my wife. Like it's so freaking weird. He doesn't even kiss Danielle when Roberta's around. And when they got to calling the big one and the little one, dude, do you know what I would do to you? Do you know what I would do to you if you're gonna sit here and call one big and why is Danielle is not big? Why is she the big sister? I don't get it. Like it's like he's trying to break down according to what we see on TV. Like I said, we only see a second. It's like he's just trying to break her down. And now on social media, they don't follow each other. Roberta is only on Garrett's profile with the boys. You know what I mean? They don't even. I'm like, are they doing this to troll us, or this is what happened? Danielle was upset with Roberta when Roberta opened up about the quickie. She would, but there we go. Miracle. Why lie though? Did we had sex? We had sex. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. No, it's not. Why y'all lie to me and had me lay on them nasty sheets after y'all done sat up here and had sex and then tell me talking about spend the night and we talked all night. Had me going over there getting my pajamas, making a fool out of me. See, it wouldn't have been a wedding then because I would have felt dishonesty from my husband and her. Because if y'all sneaking around this fast and it didn't take all that, then what you gonna do when we get home? Probably what we think they did. like we said, ran away together. Yeah, large sister. And Danielle just trying to go. She just trying to go along. But if you uncomfortable about it, hey, Bert, we very uncomfortable about this. But sorry, we gotta leave you, sis. We gotta leave you down here. I mean, you got me. They had her lay on. Lenise, they had her laying on them sheets after we did the quickie. But it's her fault. That's when you don't open your mouth and you don't tell people how you feel. Now you have to live with those decisions, and you just got a divorce. It would have probably been some changes, some paperwork, like you guys are telling me. Allegedly, she must not have custody, and that's something her parents were worried about. Her parents said they did not want Danielle not to have anything, not to have anything. And also, Danielle told us that they had that he filed for divorce on her before. So y'all just gonna give him the golden ticket, huh? Oh man. So guys, that's what we just did on this live. Danny is a side chick, yes. Cause she feels trapped now. Divorce probably didn't get anything. Yeah. We'll use this in court as a documentary. I'd be in court like watch all 10 episodes of season 3. So you guys, there we have it. I just wanted to check in with you guys. And we'll end the night here. Thanks for being here. Please subscribe. Please like. I appreciate you. Um, you guys, and don't forget, we have to follow up with the Snowdens. It did not feel good. It did not feel good. Like something's just not right. And but the restraining orders are dropped. And I just wonder, Taylor's really active on social media. So we'll figure out, I guess, where she's going from there, because people are gonna have their eyes on everything now, right? In a certain way, like, so you're not, if you're not with him no more. You're not with him no more, because they keep on saying the third wife. Are they saying the third wife because of Vanessa, or are they saying the third wife because Taylor married them too? Hmm. Yep, that was her boyfriend, man. It was really Garrick's idea to have intercourse. Roberta already invited Danielle to sleep. Oh, she did. You're right. You're right. He did say, "Come on, what?" That means he gots to be more careful. We can't trust you, Garrett. Good night, Lenise. Thanks for being here. How can you witness your man having sex with her? I couldn't witness it. No, it was behind the door. I just and let me get this straight. Um, I don't believe no one's owned, you know what I mean? But it's just like, first of all, I would look at Bert and said, nope, nope, you too thirsty. Don't be too hasty to. Oh yeah, Rita, I agree. Rita, hey Rita, I'm gonna leave Rita comment up here. Let me say I said it don't feel good to talk about. I was not there. I said it just don't feel good to talk about. And all we gonna say, this is all we're saying, period, that the restraining orders were dissolved. That's it. I wasn't there. I'm not a witness. The restraining orders that Crystalline filed were dissolved. The court did that. I'm not touching the story. I'm done. We talked about it for 2 days now. If something new comes out, we'll talk about it. But we have to we still like, we know 2 things. And it feels so bad to this. Vanessa didn't just pick up and leave for no reason. We're not saying that's the reason either. Taylor didn't shout out Crystalline today for no reason. But at the end of the day, it was accusations and they were not proven. That's all I'm saying. I was not there. I was not there. Yep. So I'm with you, Rita. I'm with you. We just report the news over here. That's all we say. I feel like the whole situation's weird. If that's an answer, If anybody need a direct answer, I feel like it's weird. That's how I feel. That the Snowdens, the whole situation, weird.com. And I feel like TLC is involved some kind of way. And that's it. That's how I'm not in ABUSE, but they know something. And we're gonna see some of it play out. Because I wonder if that's why because they haven't had masks on. So this was earlier this year, right? Last year. They didn't have masks on. Not even last year. They didn't have masks on. I'm trying to remember. The Snowdens weren't wearing masks when they were going out. Okay. I don't recall. I have to watch it again. Y'all let me know. But this is what I'm saying. Remember those previews they show of Crystalline just crying, 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 crying? I wonder if that's going to lead up to all this. Because remember, this was happening way before. You know what I mean? This was happening way before. All we can report is what TMZ said. We can't say nothing else. We can't say nothing else until Dimitri says something, until Crystalline says something. But I'm a firm believer that if I was talking about what he allegedly did, I have to talk about what he allegedly didn't do too. If that makes sense, I hope y'all understand. You know what I mean? Because everybody has their opinion. My opinion is weird. It's weird, and I think that's a strong opinion because I don't even think what they're doing on TV is as weird as this situation. You know, if you want to be a polygamist, hey, whatever floats your boat. But this whole thing with the kids and bringing these people over so fast, I think they need to watch that. I understand it's TV. You know, we only see a segment, but they need to be more careful about who they have around their children. Not shading Crystalline. And Crystalline, you need to do the same. So that's what we're just gonna leave that here. Restraining order dissolved. And that's that. We're gonna put that there just so people know I didn't say it. This is what they're reporting. Ooh, red green. I'm scared. Ashley was passive aggressive. You could tell she's not ready to share. Then she get rid of her. Yep. I mean, can I say that everybody got a valid? Like, I don't think nobody on here, even when you're saying anything about Crystalline or something about Ashley, everybody got what we picking up on 30 minutes of TV a week, right? We all just vibing. But this was straight icky. It was scary, like on both parties. Do you know you didn't move from Africa? You didn't move from another country. And you do that for love, right? You do that for love. And now, whew, y'all, it don't feel good. I think it was a smart move for restraining order. Now she doesn't have to stay. Oh yeah, don't just have to stay. It's a 10-year something. Mm, mm, mm. But the judge, what? Okay, so like we're talking about it, guys. We're just talking like we're friends. What did the judge see to say? It had to be more than a text to me, because if it's just a text, how do you know I sent that? First of all, I'm in the house with 4 other women. I will grab your phone and text what I want to text when I feel like texting it, lady. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on? Dimitri was in court Wednesday when the judge dissolved the temporary restraining order his third wife, Crystalline Peterson, got against him. When she made allegations of domestic violence, the judge found Crystalline did not meet her burden of proof. Wow, you know, we need more details. We need more details. Y'all can't just tell us that. Mm-mm. Now that is the truth. Yeah, we here for it, y'all. I'd have been. Let me. I'm here for the drama, but I'm here for all the cattiness and stuff. But when it get down to restraining orders and police and children, meeting people and these people being taken away, being embarrassed in front of your clients, family, and friends. I'm talking about all parties. I'm not just saying Dimitri. This a lot. Like y'all, Dimitri is 40. The kids are so young. Crystalline kids too. And like people like Crystalline is going on over to America to be a star on TV. I mean, that's why she's doing a better thing for her children. She's going to LA, just thinking like, they're going to experience different things. Then she be able to be by coastal, by countryal. I'm just thinking how people, her friends, are thinking. And then you look on the news and this is happening. And your sex life is out there. It's scary. Y'all, that's all I got. It doesn't feel good talking about. I'm back, guys. Sorry. It doesn't feel good talking about the Snowdens. And then I think Ashley Third Eye came for me. Like, girl, get off of this. Get off of me. And I wanted to say something like that she was wearing the third eye and the chakra and channeling her chakra. I was wondering if Ashley felt, even though Crystalline, according to the previews, was her favorite, if she felt some kind of way. Like, now that you're here, I got the vibe. But I just can't watch nobody walking around kissing my husband on the lips. It's just so much. It's so much. Y'all, what we gonna do with the Snowdens? Let's just pray for them. Let's pray for Crystalline. We can't. And then we're gonna just talk about funny stuff like this for the next video. We're gonna talk about funny stuff like this huge bed with these porn sheets. Okay. Thank you for that, Barbara. Oh, Barbara educating us. Okay. Thank you for telling us that. Thank you. She says there is rarely evidence for domestic violence. I worked in this field. Barbara, I was wondering, yeah, because don't it just be a police report and photos and witnesses? It's a house full of witnesses. Do they let the kids speak? Oh, yeah, it's so much. Mm. Oh, work permit. Don't you have to wait a year for a work permit or so many months? I love 90 Day Fiance, so I can't remember right now, but I hate that when you come here, you have to wait so long to work. I hate that. I really do. Um, Y'all, we're gonna pray for them. And like I said, we're gonna talk about fun stuff and these these sheets and this bed. Look at all those pillows and look at on the right, those little two pillows. Is that like for the because they say he talked to 5 different women, maybe, or she said it's more women he was talking to. You think those little pillows are the extra two, or it was those K pillows? I'm just interested in this bed, and then I want the camera to pan up to the ceiling. And did y'all see that car in the driveway? It was like purple with gold rims. I didn't even catch where they live because I'm like, who has a purple with gold rims? Yeah. Mm. Hey, Barbara, thank you for telling us that. Thank you. Oh my good SL. SL. I'm so hoping this so funny. That's so funny. Yeah. Y'all, let me tell you, I love you guys because everybody has great points. And I'm not even lying. Like, this is a group, y'all respectful. You giving us, educating us, sort of like what Barbara is saying. You bringing the funny. You telling us everything. I appreciate you guys. So we'll be back. We're going to talk about it. Like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. We're just reporting the news over here. And we'll continue to talk about, I'll set a live stream day and we'll go from there. I appreciate y'all being here. Please subscribe, like, share, And y'all, we're gonna pray for the Snowdens because for some reason, don't you feel ick vibe? You feel like icky, like, hmm, what is going on? Hmm. It feels so bad. It feels bad just to even think about it. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I think that we'll probably hear from Taylor some kind of way. She's gonna slide through. She's gonna slide through on Instagram a little picture with a excuse me guys, a little picture with Ashley will pop up or something. You know, like something to get us going. Cause I'm wondering why they keep calling um her Crystalline the third wife. All right, guys. Until next time, we're going to pray for all of them and then I'll be back soon. Talk to you soon. Bye. Have a great night. Bye.